Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression of the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. I've had a lot of people mention that this is going to be like the best, like life-changing foundation from the drugstore, so I thought I'd try it out and show you guys really a first impression review of it. I will be wearing it throughout the day and checking in with you guys periodically, so we'll see how it goes. Also, just in case you didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, basically, because I talk about my whole life on Twitter. Sorry if I look really shiny. All I have on my face is moisturizer right now for the video. I thought I'd just tell you guys that this is going to be the first video in a series that I'm going to start called First Time Thursdays, which I thought that was kind of moderately clever, although there's probably like dozens and dozens and dozens of other people who've used that as well, so I can't really say, but I came up with it on my own and I was really proud. Every single Thursday I'm going to be trying out doing a first impressions video of just a different foundation or just a different product from drugstore, high-end, whatever. If you have been following me for a while, I did do a series like this called Hyped Up Tuesday, where I tried out new products, but those were more products that had been overhyped. These ones are just anything new that I see, or anything that's new to me. So it's just going to be constant first impressions videos. So that's going to be going up every Thursday. I haven't set a set schedule for my channel yet, mostly because of the fact that I just haven't, like with pregnancy and other restrictions, I'm not exactly sure exactly how many days a week I'm going to be able to put up. And let's get into the video. Welcome to my freshly moisturized face. I have absolutely nothing on my face except for moisturizer right now. I have done my eyes and my eyebrows, but that's about it. So my plan for this is I'm going to be doing half of my face with primer and half of my face without, just to get a really good feel, because I never go a day without wearing primer if I'm going to be wearing a full coverage foundation. So that's something that I would like to kind of represent. That, actually, yeah, my face is this red. It's not the lighting. Well, my pink shirt probably doesn't help anything, but anyway. Moving on, I'm going to be putting primer on this half of my face just to kind of smooth everything out. Actually, I want to do this half. And the primer I'm using, just so you know, is the Lancome La Base primer. Sorry, Lancome La Base. If you guys have been watching me for a while, once again, you guys would know that I have loved this primer for about the last year or two. I think that it's just such an amazing primer. I do want to try out some new ones though, because this one is awfully expensive. And I would like kind of more of a drugstore option. Okay, fully primed this side of my face. Okay, so I'm going to be applying this with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush today. This is just the brush I apply all my foundations with. It looks dirty, but I just cleaned it, okay? I'm just going to take a pump, put it on the back of my hand. Now this I got in the color Ivory, just so you know. So this has the claims of 24 hours with comfort serum. So it's supposed to be great for dry skin. And it's supposed to feel very comfortable. And it's supposed to be a full coverage foundation. Yes, okay. So I'm just going to be taking my brush.
Boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I'm thinking special, what's behind your back? Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. I'll be weaving miracles since you came along.
Sorry, I have like a little mirror here to kind of see myself, because I can't see myself in the viewfinder very well. So you can still see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I tried putting on, so this first coat with my Real Techniques, both sides I have, like this is the only side that I have active acne, and you can see it all the way through the foundation. I have a lot of like scars here, like on this side as well. You can still see all of it. As for the under eye, did correct a little bit, like conceal a little bit, not too much. I don't know, maybe we should try a second coat and see how it goes. Okay, So 2 coats of this foundation in, it does look very, like it matches my skin tone very well. At the same time, I can still see tons of acne showing through. Like, let's just do a close up here. Like, I have tons of acne along my jawline, some scarring, well, not acne, but acne scars, some scarring. I can see more scarring down here, active acne, not even covered up. More scarring. I do have a light on this side of my face, by the way, but it's just not working at all. No idea what's going on. I have some more scarring over here. Just none of this is being covered up. In my opinion, this is not a full coverage foundation. Okay, so just as like a first impression kind of instinct about it, this is not full coverage. When you're claiming full coverage, I expect full coverage. That's just me. Not to mention, it does give a very dewy finish to the skin. Some people really like that. I really like that because I just top it off with some mattening powder and like it looks perfect and glowy. But if you do have oil, like this looks like an oil slick right now. Like I have dry skin. Like I don't have oily skin and I look like an oil slick. Like look at this. And all I've put on is foundation. So that's definitely something to think about. I am going to top it with a little translucent powder. So I just set my face with a little bit of matte loose powder. This is just, not loose, matte powder. This is just transparent from the Rimmel Stay Matte. You guys know this is my favorite powder. It's not just because of the same brand. This isn't sponsored, like I wish. So I just applied a little bit of that. It did get rid of some of the oiliness, but still you can still see the shine shining through. So that's just a personal preference type of thing, but I will be checking back with you guys later on throughout the day. Hey guys, so it is currently, let's see. Sorry, I'm still over at my mom and dad's house, by the way, if you guys think this background is familiar. So it's currently 2:24. So I filmed that portion of the video around 11 o'clock, so it's been about 3.5 hours. And honestly, of course you can still see all my scarring, all my acne, you know, like, but other than that, for without a concealer, I'd say this is doing a pretty good job. So medium coverage, I would say, not too bad. It still has that sticky, tacky feel though. Like if you guys, like of course you watched the first part of this video, it was so sticky and tacky feeling on my skin, and that really hasn't gone away. I thought it would be a lot more lightweight from what people were saying about it, but I'm not seeing that. So we'll see if that goes away, and I'll check up with you guys probably at the end of the day. Hey guys, so this will be my final update for this first impressions. What time is it? It's currently 8:34. Which might seem a little early for some of you, but I'm ready to go have a shower and wash off my makeup, so I thought I'd just like do a final little review of this for you guys. So I closed you guys up just so you guys could really see like the overall effect that this foundation is right now. I can notice some wear like down my nose, definitely. On my forehead, especially on the chin area, along the sides of my cheeks. Like even Lane looked at me and could say, oh yeah, your foundation's starting to wear away. So long story short, this is definitely not a 24-hour foundation, but what foundation is? I don't even know why they make those stupid claims, like 12 hours, 24 hours. I can say though that the side with the primer didn't really make a big difference. So if you're trying to decide whether or not to go out and use a primer with this foundation, I find that it doesn't help the wear time. It just helps pores, overall smoothness of your skin. So just as a whole with this foundation, I would say that it's about a medium coverage. I find that it was very tacky, very sticky, and that feeling did not go away. Like even now, if I like scratch at my face, which I know I look weird, everyone says I look like a gremlin when I scratch at my face, but even when I scratch at my face or like make weird face motions, like I personally don't like that sticky, tight, tacky feeling, so this just wasn't for me. I do really like the finish of the foundation though, so we'll see how it goes, if I end up wearing it again or not. Yeah, mostly I just found that there was a lot of wear. I didn't find it to get oily, but I don't have oily skin, so that's not really a problem that I deal with a lot anyway. It does have a very dewy finish, and that finish doesn't really go away throughout the day. Even though I wouldn't necessarily call it oily, I don't have oily skin, so that's not something I can really test out. If you did have oily skin, this is not one that I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, like, it's gonna be 100% fine, because like, even with the wear on my dry skin and the fact that it has the dewy finish, I just don't think this would be a good idea if you have combo oily skin. Personally, I don't think it would even be worth the time. I just don't think it'd be a good idea. If you have dry skin though, I think this might be a good idea to try. I hope you guys had a great time with this first time Thursday. It's the first one obviously, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Leave me some comments down below and tell me what you guys would like for future first time Thursdays, and make sure to check out the videos on the side here, right next to me, you know, very convenient. If you've missed any over the last few, I hope you guys want to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!